What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. We got some hot topics to jump into today, you guys. I am excited. Apparently, there is a Scarlet Witch solo movie in production, and it could release as early as 2026. How exciting is that? Kelsey Grammer is talking about a possible tease to the character of Beast in the MCU. And Spider-Man 4, you guys, the Cosmic Circus is coming out with some interesting scoops, talking about Knull, Venom, and how there could lead to an actual bigger picture, you guys. We've always were wondering, what does this Venom universe and this Spider-Man Sony universe, what is it going to lead to? Well, there is a possibility that Knull could be a villain or the main villain in Spider-Man 4. I'm excited, you guys. Let's talk about it. So, starting off with the Scarlet Witch solo film. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think ever since WandaVision, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, has been a fan favorite. Honestly. I mean, I think she's the only reason why Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness almost made $1 billion. WandaVision was such a massive hit for Marvel Studios and among the fans. I will never forget the weekly discussions of WandaVision, you guys. It was so much fun. Me and my wife, every Friday, we would order a pizza and watch WandaVision, you guys. It was an event. So WandaVision was huge among the fans. And then to have her transition over to a film like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you guys, was massive. It was huge. But for her to have her own solo project, you guys, and a possible like House of M style film would be huge. Jack Schaefer, you guys, and along with Megan McDonnell, the writers for WandaVision, are apparently attached to this solo film, which is completely fine with me. I love what they did with Wanda in WandaVision. Absolutely amazing. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the idea of turning her into a villain was cool, but I ultimately want to see Wanda become a hero. I honestly do. I honestly want to see her live out those moments that Hawkeye was having with her in Avengers Age of Ultron. She is extremely powerful, and I want to see her on the hero side again. I mean, that would be so awesome to see. And especially if they did a House of M, obviously she would have to be the antagonist of the film, because House of M is one of the greatest Marvel Comics stories of all time, you guys. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't read House of M, it is so good. And we have Agatha All Along, which premieres next week, you guys. Could we see a possible tie-in that could tease her? I know she will most likely, more than likely, be referenced because Agatha All Along is a literal direct sequel to WandaVision, right? You know, because at the end of WandaVision, she's under, Wanda's spell, and then with Wanda dying at the end of Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness, that spell breaks. So Wanda's presence, I definitely feel like it will be referenced, or you will feel it. I'm telling you guys, I have a feeling that seeing the Scarlet Witch is a possibility in this Agatha show. And can you imagine? The fans would absolutely go crazy, you guys. That would be awesome to see. And then, of course, you have the whole White Vision show with Ultron returning. I don't know how important, their story is to continue on. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I would like to see a little bit of a closure between White Vision and the actual Scarlet Witch, you guys. And continuing on, Kelsey Grammer, you guys. Kelsey Grammer has played Beast in X-Men The Last Stand, and he was Beast in X-Men Days of Future Past for a brief second at the very end of the film. And then he did, I don't know if he did the full motion capture performance, but he did the voiceover for Beast and his appearance at the end of the Marvels. Apparently, he's had conversations with Marvel about returning as Beast. I would absolutely love it. Beast is one of my favorite X-Men characters, and to see Beast, especially seeing Beast at the end of the Marvels in that particular design, was ripped right out of the comic, you guys. Seeing the lab coat, that design, I was geeking out because I was like, holy shit, this is literally Beast from the animated series. And it's so well done. So if he's had conversations with Marvel about possibly returning, to play the future MCU's version of Beast for the X-Men, absolutely. I'm game, especially if it's going to be motion capture performance, because I have a feeling he's not going to be in full-blown makeup. Now, I love the full-blown makeup in X-Men The Last Stand. I thought it was great. I really liked it. I honestly thought, his makeup looked 100 times better than Nicholas Holt's Beast. I don't know, something about Nicholas Holt's Beast. I will say that seeing the first appearance in First Class, I thought that design was wonderful. Edgar Wright directed that, right? I believe Edgar Wright directed. What did he do? Who directed X-Men First Class? I'm drawing a blank, you guys. But that design was great. And then obviously moving away from that design and, the future projects, I thought he ended up looking more like Wolfman, you guys. And I just wasn't the biggest fan of that design. And I just wasn't the biggest fan of Nicholas Holt's Beast. His Hank McCoy was just whatever to me. But seeing Kelsey Grammer, you guys, something about his voice, his mannerisms, it just embodies the character of Beast. And if he's had convos with Marvel with him possibly returning, then by all means, I am down. I am with it. I would love to see him returning as Beast, you guys. Give me the X-Men like tomorrow. Like, I cannot wait to see how they handle the X-Men in the MCU, guys. It's going to be interesting to how they handle mutants as a whole. Like, how they're are they going to be created by the Infinity Stones? I am so interested to know. Or are they going to be coming from a different reality? There's so many different elements of handling the mutants that is really intriguing to me. Miss Marvel being a mutant, I kind of thought it was stupid. Something about yo, you're a mutant. I was like, no, she's not. Come on now. She got her powers in the comic books from the Terrigen Mist, but obviously they're not ready to introduce the Inhumans, Got that bad taste in our mouths from that ABC show, but we did get Black Bolt in Multiverse of Madness, you guys. So we did have a particular Inhuman, but I guess we're just not ready for that yet. But more Kelsey Grammer as Beast, you guys. I am absolutely 110% behind that. Moving on, Cosmic Circus, you guys. So this is what they are reporting. Knull could potentially be the villain for Spider-Man 4. And Spider-Man 4 might feature Tom Holland's Spider-Man facing off against Tom Hardy's Venom. And Venom the Last Dance could set that interaction up. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that? This is the epic conclusion. Venom the Last Dance is going to be the last solo Venom film. But if that means Tom Hardy gets to play Venom in the MCU, this whole multiverse storyline, it's been rumored that Spider-Man 4 is going to be street level, but incorporate a multiverse storyline. Now that the symbiote is in the MCU, that's a direct tie into Knull. And Knull is in Venom, the Last Dance. So there is a possibility that this could all eventually play out. Because I don't think they're going to kill off Eddie Brock in the last Venom film. I don't think that's going to happen. And if that could lead to a possible team up with Venom and Spider-Man fighting each other and then potentially going up against Knull and Spider-Man 4 would be really interesting to me. I would love to see that. A lot of people want to see Tom Holland don the symbiote suit. A lot of people want to see it, including myself. And a lot of people like myself want to see Venom more with the authentic look, with the white spider. That would be really interesting to me. And see Venom to actually web swing in New York City. Can you imagine the money shot? I've seen Tom Holland Spider-Man in the symbiote suit, web swinging through the city. And then seeing Venom web swinging through the city as well. Them kind of working together. Oh my God. I think that could be a bigger moment than the end of Spider-Man No Way Home with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Think about that. That would be crazy. Especially seeing Venom done right, you guys. That's what I really want. I want Venom to be... whatever the MCU's plans are for Venom, because I don't think this is the end of Venom. I honestly don't think that is. I think it's the end of Venom in Sony's universe. But as far as the MCU, you guys, there's a possibility that this could happen. That would be absolutely huge. And there's a rumor right now that Norman Reedus is going to be playing Knull, almost like Daryl from The Walking Dead. Absolutely. Skid from Blade 2. I am so down. I love Norman Reedus, you guys. He will forever be Daryl in my eyes. I just can't see him as anybody else. He's Daryl. Every time I see him, it's Daryl. But damn, you guys, I'm really excited for Spider-Man 4, especially, with Venom the Last Dance, you guys. This makes me want to see Venom the Last Dance even more. There could be a direct tie-in to the MCU, which would be so ginormous. Venom has already had this connection to Tom Holland Spider-Man post-credit scene, so there is a strong possibility, you guys. Marvel Studios is cooking right now with Sony, and it's going to be big, you guys. Damn, I can't wait. Well, put your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about these topics in today's video, thoughts and opinions, and of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.